We see that the problems we face from artisanal mining are vast. We can see that they're complex. This affects people, it affects habitats and other species. But we also saw some green shoots, some solutions. What Luis was describing weren't just the impacts to humans and the environment. You saw in there how new technologies and new opportunities are arising through the hard work and intelligence of lots of people like that. That said, when we're talking about tens of millions of people engaged in such efforts globally, we're talking about the need for a scale of innovation and a scale of solutions that is extremely difficult to do one step at a time. So how do we turn this around? And that precisely is the reason you all are here today and that we are launching as this big group this Artisanal Mining Grand Challenge. Because we now have at our hands, at our fingertips, tools of innovation that capitalize not just on technology, but on people globally. That global crowd, those tens of millions, 100 million people involved in artisanal mining aren't just those doing it today, they're potentially the solvers of tomorrow. Every one of you and the people that you know, the organizations that you're a part of, you are the potential solvers and the access to new solutions and then the deployment and scaling of those solutions that can help us drive this forward. That's why we're launching this Artisanal Mining Grand Challenge. It's one of the suite of tools of innovation that we now have in our toolkit to do amazing things. You heard what Alex, what Rhett, what Luis had to say about the potential here. Why we're launching this Grand Challenge is because we now can use a crowd-based innovation competition not just to incentivize new solutions and accelerate innovation, which is critical, but also use this as an opportunity to capture huge value. Imagine all of those materials, all those metals, not just the gold from the Amazon or the colored gemstones from Madagascar, but the tungsten, the cobalt that goes in your lithium batteries from the Congo, from Bolivia, etc. These are opportunities to turn massive industries into even more sustainable drivers of growth for people and communities in a way that doesn't just harm the environment, but can actually be a source of revenue to protect and embolden biodiversity protection. We do this because a grand challenge can help diversify the solutions. How? Mostly by diversifying the solvers. You've heard this said time and again, it's not just the technologists that already work on mining necessarily. It's probably somebody in an adjacent space. It might be someone you know. It might be a friend, might be a family, might be your barista that has a brand new idea that might be the opportunity to change these sorts of things because we can bring people together to collaborate to solve this problem. You heard a line that Alex said at the very beginning that our greatest competitor, the thing we are trying to tackle as a huge coalition, as a huge partnership, is extinction and threats to the environment and people's health. That's what this challenge does, is brings people together to do so. It creates new economies by focusing the attention of lots of solvers and focusing the attention of the world on an unknown problem, something that, candidly, most of us know very little about, if anything, to focus that attention and potential new ideas, potential energies on exactly that problem, thus building a massive coalition. You are all a part of this now. We're all on the same team. We're all a part of the community that's going to grow exponentially from this day forward to tackle and create new solutions that create a tomorrow wherein the jewelry that we wear, the metals that power our laptops and cars, aren't just a threat to other individuals far off in the Amazon or in the Congo or in Madagascar or Indonesia, but are in reality a part of a global effort to change things by leveraging the resources that we have in this room, that we have in our communities, and that we have globally as an opportunity to drive change. That's what we're here to do today. That's what every one of you gets to be a part of, and that's why we're so excited about this opportunity to move forward. With that, I'm going to turn this over to some more brilliant people that have an opportunity to showcase how innovation can be brought to conservation and can be brought to a challenge like artisanal and small-scale mining to drive the change we're all so excited to see in the world. Thank you.